Hey, man, we should come out. I am going to hear it anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. Some reason I got to get another monitor to make them. I've been having issues with that.
With what?
They can hear me, but they can't hear some of the videos and shit that I'm putting on here, you know. Share screen. So then I'll go make sure I'm live. I'll go to YouTube and then so I can share it too. I'm going to sell another 50 shares here. So we should be live. Yes, man. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Just doing some live trading. Just pulling up. If you want to follow along, hopefully you can hear me. Let me know. If you're not subscribed to the Substack, just hit that QR code, man. Hit the QR code and you can get on it if you want to. So we got a nice run going. We're in this trade. I've sold half on the first RSI as normal, and we'll see what happens.
5 seconds, and to be honest with you, we wish it wouldn't.
Traders here working the phone say a lot of their customers are freaked out, waiting to see how low the Dow will go. They're focused on the Dow, not so focused on OPEC. Yes, OPEC did cut production by 1.5 million barrels per day.
Really, you're seeing just broad-based declines across all of the major technology sectors. Apple's under pressure. Yahoo down 8.5%. Cisco 6.5%. Research in Motion 10%.
And we're not getting the bid wanted. We're not getting the stock trading, and we see where the buyers are. We're just every day they're pounding it.
The heightened financial turmoil that we have experienced of late may well lengthen the period of weak economic performance and further increase the risk to growth.
Can't look at it after you buy it. It's so horrible.
We've had an 8-day losing streak in the Dow that in percentage terms puts it on par, close to the loss suffered in that crash in 1987, close to that percentage loss those 2 days in 1929.
What started in America last year has now part of the world.
We're down 9% today. The Xetra DAX over in Frankfurt is down by 9%. The Paris market down by 9%. Austria, which was briefly suspended earlier on in the day, is down by nearly 11%.
Yeah, see that starting to go the other way here.
Consistent winners take losing trades all the time. Side of the business that it wasn't more reputable, but this was about as irreputable as it could be. Because the underlying philosophy that we operated from was all commodity traders are terminal, meaning like they have a terminal illness. It's only a matter of time before they, when I say all commodity traders are terminal, and it is our job as a broker to make them as comfortable as possible until they expire. In other words, to extract as much money out of their account as you could until they're gone. And even to this day, it just blows me away to think that when I went to a 30-day training class in Manhattan, and there were brokers from all over the world, probably about 80 or 90 of us. And the guy and the person that was the head of Merrill Lynch Commodities at the time, his name was John Conheeney. And when he came in to address our class, to this day, I don't know why he did this. But he said hi, and he started out with these words: the average Merrill Lynch customer loses all their money in 6 months. And that was the truth. Commodities, not equities, commodities. And that was the truth. That was about what it was. It took about 6 months for people to lose their account, and you just, like I said, just go to the next one. So here I left this 6-figure income to go to Chicago to learn about this business and this industry. And here I'm in a situation, and it's like, it was, like I said, it was appalling, absolutely appalling. So I thought, well, okay, I'll make friends with people on the floor. They must know what they're doing. The floor traders know what they're doing. Well, I found out that wasn't necessarily the case either. Now, it doesn't mean that the floor traders didn't know how to make money. But this is, I'm not going to get into this because we don't have time. But even though what you do is called trading, and what they do, they call trading, the way and the mindset that you have to make money couldn't be further apart, even though they're both called trading. The typical local would have been the person who traded for their own account in the pit or on the floor of the exchange. The way they made money, almost they weren't trying to make direction related decisions. In other words, it wasn't the kind of trading where they would find themselves in winning trades that were going in their favor, but that's not the reason why they put the trade on. And like I said, I'm not going to get into the specifics or dynamics of it because it'd take me too long to explain. It just isn't necessary for right now. All I'm saying is that it's a completely, as a matter of fact, before I left Chicago and moved to Arizona, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange asked me, and I worked on it for a while, for about 6 months before I left, asked me to put together a program to help floor traders make the transition from the floor to screen-based trading, because it's a huge psychological leap. It really is. It's a huge transition that has to be made. So what I'm saying is that not knowing that before I got to Chicago, it was like
5's finally turning.
Hey guys, I'm trimming here. Let's see. Let's see. So we hit it. Let's see. Nice. 61.91. So make sure we can hear it. Nice. 61.90. So I'm trading with my friend Ash. She's a new MFG member, helping me trade here.
What's up, guys?
That's one thing whenever I would do with Anthony, I had to get him like right because he talks very quietly. You know, especially if you get comfortable and you forget you're being recorded, he'll talk very quietly. And I had to keep going. And I tend to talk loud, but I do, I practice that. Because I'll kind of mumble if I'm comfortable or if I'm not. If Shane's around, I talk as quiet as I can because he has a hearing problem. That's how I get him back. He's constantly, what? Start calling him 2 times Shane. On the count, you got to say everything 2 times. So I trimmed up into here, kind of wishing I wouldn't have earlier. Yeah, we're up a couple $100 on this, so this could make the money for the day here. Let this run in and get a little fruity here. This is how make the money. I should go live on you know what, maybe I'll go live on TikTok. It's been a while. It's been a while since TikTok. I don't like TikTok. Should be down at about half on here. I put in Discord, I took a little position in GameStop as well, and I'm assuming it's running now or no? Yeah, it's following. If you guys watch, it's following the cues. So my position should have done 100 shares, huh? Be up nice. I did a small position. I'm trading that GameStop on the 5-minute chart, but this is what we waited on. It opened, and then you use patience. You never buy that, right? If you took my webinar, we would never buy this. And we were patient, and we let it set up. And what I'm waiting for usually is that RSI dip, and I'm waiting for an anchor point. We got our first one right here, and I established a position here. And the target is right here. This is just good old-fashioned money flow trading, man. So, and we could trim right into here. Woo! Look at the Qs. So as long as the Qs are going up, GameStop's going to run. That's just algo computer trading, man. So, you know what? We got to go Instagram because they're going to be all fucking fruity about the GameStop. You won't hear about them when fucking Gilead does a 5% move. You won't hear shit. But let Dogecoin move, and it's like, hey, can't beat them, join them. They also everybody gets excited about a stock split, which is absolutely means nothing. Yeah, but you're getting more shares. Yeah. So it'd be like you hand me $1 bill and I hand you 4 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same valuation. Nothing changed. So it was $100 stock. Now it's a $25 stock, but you have 4 times as many shares.
Yeah.
Still the same value.
You'll see the chart run up before.
Oh, they love
before
it.
It happens.
Yeah. People love it. They think it means something. But it kind of does because so many people think it does. But it actually has nothing to do with the value of the company, other than it's easier to purchase shares. But now, like on most places, if you go to M1 Finance, you can buy fucking $10 worth. Like, I really thought when they went to no commissions, like you're paying, 2019 on my tax return, I had $7,900 in commission costs. Each trade was $9 in 2019, 9 to 7. I was a power trader, so it was like 7. So it's $14 round turn. So if you broke even and you didn't have to pay fees, you would have actually been up $9,000. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that was my 7,900. And then the following year, no commissions. So how does that affect a guy like me? It's big time. Yeah, it's big time. But most of the traders today are spoiled little bitches. They don't know that they're even getting a good deal. Let me turn this off. Hey, what's up, YouTube? If you guys have any, appreciate you. Yes. Daniel, Carlos, what's up? What's up, Sugar Lumps? What's up, man? Hope you guys are doing well. If you were in my live webinar, I'm sending out a little video, and they should have sent you some other things, man. Let's check out GameStop. I know you guys want to see GameStop. So I got into GameStop using the money flow on the 5-minute chart, right where I show you here. I didn't text this out to my friends because I think you need to watch it very closely, and I just don't feel confident testing. You know what I mean? Texting those. Oh, look at that. I put my QR code on Instagram while I'm live. That's cool.
Nice.
Like anybody's going to have another phone. Yeah. Like it makes sense. But if you're like me and walk around with 2 or 3 phones, then you could do that. You can actually do it from your pad or whatever too. So this was GameStop. This was my the entry I was playing. Could have played this one too. And it would have held up just fine. I didn't get to fucking around with it till right over here. And boom. So we got an anchor point. We got a stage 1 entry. So we're trading it with the money flow. But that's on a 5-minute chart. On the daily, you just got a big breakout. And I would have sold some at the open, but you don't even have to. The RSI is not extreme. You could just hold it right here. If they could. Most people can't. One of the biggest mistakes people make is closing a winner too soon. So look on this pop here, right? It went from down here to up here. Most people are going to start selling. But unless that RSI goes extreme, I wouldn't. And it did though. So, but on this pop, it didn't. That surprises me. So I'm on the 5-minute on that. If you're not going to trade it tight, I wouldn't trade it. Okay. But we're live trading the Tqqq right now. I'm waiting on the next pullback. It looks like I had it. It was just too tiny to fuck with. So what are we up on this GameStop? I got to be up now, right? A little bit. I might hold it. We'll see how it goes. That bitch runs another 80% because you can trade it into the after hours till 7 p.m. our time. You can trade it on E-Trade, and then there are some brokerages that they're doing. It's an internal exchange. So like Robinhood, for instance, when you go in there to buy shares, that's where Citadel comes in. Mm-hmm. Citadel was holding some of these shares, so Robinhood doesn't have to hold them. and they get to front run the orders. This is completely legal and it's fair. It's fine. I don't know why people get mad about it, because they provide liquidity for us. So if I want to buy and it costs me an extra penny, who gives a fuck? Because I used to pay $9 just to buy it, and I had that problem. So yeah, kids today are fucking, not say kids, traders are fucking, they're really blessed and they don't know it. We just hit the 200. Now that yellow line there is the 200-day moving average. That is very psychological. Now that's a 1 minute, so don't get too carried away. We go to the 5 minute. We just hit the RSI on the 5 minute. This is a 7 period, and that's a 14 period. So I'm going to use these RSIs, which stands for Relative Strength Index. This is an oscillator that you can oscillate on, and the oscillator measures velocity. It doesn't mean it's gone too far or too high. You never short on these. A lot of new people will try to short because the RSI is high. That is not what it means. It just means to expect a pullback. So then to use that, because it's in the bullish configuration, to use it as a way to take profits is what I do. And we just bumped up to the 200. So we may get a shot to add shares here. What's up, Devin? Why didn't you go to my webinar, dude? Instead of just fucking spooning with your friends on Saturday. You could have learned to trade really good. My man, Diamond Hands, MFG Crypt. He just said Diamond Hands. Hope I didn't just knock him off. Oh, there he is. Diamond Hands. Just people get mad about that. Appreciate the comments on the webinar. The next one's going to be a lot better because I got we had some technical computer issues when we got going, but we're going to have that fixed. The next one's going to be really cool, man. We're going to have, you'll see. I got some ideas. Got ideas, man. I'm full of ideas. You know what they say, though? Ideas aren't worth shit. It's execution. Yes, that webinar was awesome. I'm almost through the book. Cool. Prime Real Estate, my man. He said he had his suit on, but he couldn't turn our camera on. Yeah, I don't know what it is. If I start seeing all the people's faces and people in there, then I start to feel like I'm on stage. Mm-hmm. And talking in front of people on a stage is way different than talking to a camera. Like right here, I can just talk mad shit. Like I'm used to it, even though there's 40-something people there and however many on YouTube, and thousands will watch it. It's just not the same as if you're in person. What's up, guys? I'm going to do more than front run trades. They do, but if you remove them, this is what people don't understand. If you remove Citadel, if you remove the liquidity pool operators, there is no fucking stock market. So anybody blaming them for any of your losses, that's just because you're a shitty trader. Ha ha. I said it. You suck. Because they don't stop my trading. Didn't stop me from making 50,000 in Uber. If you learn to trade. So we're breaking out on the 5 minute on this channel that we had going. This is on the TQ. That's the QQQ. I always keep an eye on it. Just in case, like we saw this morning where Buffett's stock fell 98% or whatever. That wasn't a real thing. It was a glitch. Now, I'll tell you a story about a glitch. I could have got rich. A glitch that I could have got rich, and it was the Dow flash crash. I was sitting at my computer, and it's easy to say in looking back, and there were all these stocks, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble fell $50 just like that. And I could have hit the buy button, but I was trying to figure out what was happening. Mm-hmm. And by the time I did, it went back up. So I've had this twice happen. Then once, it was called KC Knight. They're kind of like Citadel. Their liquidity, but they specialize in stocks under $10. So everything that I owned under $10 went fuck down like 80%. Ford, all these mortgage REITs. And I'm like, what in the fuck is happening? The machine started trading with each other. Their computer messed up. And the guy who was running it left. There's no one at the office. And it took four, and it legitimately did it. So they couldn't get their money back. Like, it was their fault. And I could have just bought shit tons. Instead, I just stared at the screen trying to figure it out. Up a little bit here in this GameStop. I don't have any intention of selling any right now. I'm probably going to carry it over into the if this thing, let me get on my 5-minute chart. I'm using a 5-minute chart. If this thing is still bullish, if it's not, then I may take it down some. Probably should have trimmed here and then just put it back on, but I did not. In primarily just looking at day trades today. We're live on YouTube, by the way. Any news that we need to know? Is there anything bad? The flash crash we just had today is fixed. Apparently it wasn't a flash crash. It was just it seems like it was just data reporting error. Now, the flash crash was caused by a 19-year-old or 20-year-old in England. They tried to put him in prison for it.
Everyone else is watching, and they're seeing these big negative numbers, and their confidence gets affected.
They are ping-ponging back off each other.
People are seeing this, and those memories of fear are coming back.
Trading at 60 down. What the heck is going on down here?
I don't know. All of a sudden here, we started hearing screaming.
Screaming.
Right now we're sitting down 875.
Like, I ain't buying shit, dude. I'm waiting to see what's happening. Nobody could answer in seconds. The Dow, it was in 2010. And now I would have just started buying shit. I would have bought call options is what I would have done. I would have got in and bought, I would have bought call options is what I would have done. Looking back. And I should have added to my buy and holds and I didn't. Let's see.
Fear came back into the market in a very big way. What began as a national problem in Greece has quickly metastasized.
Down 400 very quickly, and then down 800, nearly 1,000 in a heartbeat. It is classic capitulation. There are some people who are proposing there was some kind of fat finger error. We have commodities that are.
It wasn't. It was a trader that created some sort of program in England. There's a documentary on it. He's like 19 years old at his parents' house, and what he was doing some sort of art shit between the different Dow stocks. I'm going to trim a little more on this doji candle here. If this closes, this is usually a reversal candle and we're on the extreme. So this could be a chance to pull back and us to get in a little more. If you were in my webinar, we talked probably at too long a length about it, but it is a powerful setup. Let's see. It's not perfect, but so that's what I would call an apex. Here's our anchor point, and now we got an apex. So if I'm trading the money flow, stage 1, right? And then we got stage 2, and then we're probably putting in a stage 3 here. So let's see. We'll see how this goes. This is the TQQ. What ticker are you trading right now? TQQ. Man, get your shit together. I trade it every day. Let's go. You should be trading it with me. So if you're in Discord with us, we have a room just for trading this, just for trading the TQQ. And I'm trading some GameStop, but that's not a day trade. This motherfucker wants me to log in. Have to do that in a minute because I'm on here with you guys, man. So you can see I have that telecast over there through the Roku system.
Mm-hmm.
You can do, yeah, just for you guys on Instagram, and I'll show them on YouTube. I know you guys turn in your old phones because you're all broke and need the money, but I keep my old phones, 1, for additional streaming devices, and 2, it's a fucking computer, by the way. I use it for trading. So I have a magnetic monitor, and I set it, and I put this on the 5-minute histogram. And whatever direction this is ticking, that's the direction I'm trading from. All right. But guess what? I can screencast this to Roku, turning my televisions into another monitor. Or just be broke and turn your phone in. Let's see. Yep. So we're building out a stage 3 here. Now, if you're on YouTube, I'll show you the same thing, YouTube, right? And then also I do most of my trading from a pad. So I have 3 pads, the phone, and then my laptop monitor. So right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I got? 1, 2, 3, 6 monitors, but 3 of them are on the exact same thing. That way I can watch it from multiple angles. If I lose or win, I can do it from multiple angles. Let's check in on GameStop. My position size isn't very big because this thing can really fly. Now, I don't like the fact that we got a doji right here and the RSI was extreme, so that's not good. What's up, Heath? You selling any houses, bro? You making some money? You don't have Justice number, do you?
No.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know if she's on here. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Vern? Candace, good to see you. Glad you're in here. Hey, if you guys aren't on the Substack, just hit that QR code up there, man. Hit that QR code and you'll get on it. You need to be on it. We got a lot of good stuff. Someone hit me up today asking about how to do homework. And I said, we just put out an article on it. And if you were in my webinar the other day, yeah, if you just text her and just let her know I'm live. You don't have to call her, but just text her and let her know I'm live. She may not be around. She was out. I don't usually tell people. It just feels weird. It's almost like you're expecting them to watch you, you know, which feels a little weird. But then why did you tell me? I put it all across my social. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to send you a private invitation. Like, why would I do that? Oracle Abai. OR. What do we got? ORCL. This is stage 3. Remember, I was just saying it's probably coming down. We can see it right now.
5's flattening.
And the 5 is flattening. Yeah, good catch. So look, it went flat. That tells us we're topping. If it ticks down, it means we're going down. I wouldn't probably short it because we are in the bullish side. So I'm going to look to get back in and make some more mother. Let's see. That's good too because my share count was low. I want to see if this 20 holds. If it does, I'm going to add a bunch of shares, man. Caught a really good short this morning. That's that one played out really. Ray, I appreciate you, bro. We'll take this off, put my thing back. Hey, if you don't have my book, The Money Flow, grab it, man, and we'll be friends. Then send me a text message. I'm going to give you my number now. No D-pics. Let's see. You got to preference that. Some of these dudes are out there, man. I'm going to go ahead and take that down just because we're up so much. I usually wait for a confirmation here, but we're breaking what was my last pivot point. And this is kind of a gray area, to be honest, right now. I don't know why it kicked me out of Discord. If you're in Discord, I dropped. Yeah, of course you can call me, but I'm not going to answer. I don't answer my phone. Unlike you guys, I don't have notifications. My phone doesn't buzz or ring. You guys get a phone call from your girlfriend. You drop everything to immediately answer it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you, ma'am? I don't do that. Let's see. What charting software is this? This here is called Stock Charts, my friend. Normally, I wait for a confirmation, meaning I need one more bar to close underneath the 20. And he said he can't promise on the D-pics that he won't send them. I almost did that to Shane once. He left his phone on the table and went to the bathroom, and I was like, looking at it, looking at him. I was like, dude, it took everything I had not to do it, man. Let's see. Haven't been pushing my intent lately. Uh-oh, bro. We're going to have to do a one-on-one, man. into selling real estate. Still working on my 48 hours a week at Sherwin-Williams. Oh, very cool. I love Sherwin-Williams. Keep an eye on that stock too. Been pushing my intent, a cabin on 15 acres. Yeah, man. I need a cabin on 15 acres. Yeah, man. Let me know. We can do a one-on-one. I got one later today I'm supposed to do. All right. Now, if we watch the 5 minute, the 5 minute has turned down. And we're talking about this right here. The slope. You see how that dropped down? Let me try to take this so everybody can see it. There's no major news other than the Dow drops big time. And I was saying today, if you subscribe or have the Peters report, if you go to the back of the newsletter or go to where it says whiteboard, that's where I put my Sunday homework on. Anybody, if you want to get rich, you should do your homework. What you think about comes about. What you focus on grows. So if you look on here, I track what are my dividends this week. So I'm going to collect $5,816 in dividends. These are the stocks that are going to pay me dividends. So if some of these stocks are up here on this stage 3, I don't want that money. Oh, we got to get back in, huh? All right. I'm back in even though the 5 is against us because it's in a bullish config. As soon as I say that, this motherfucker's going to turn down, dude. I mean, it's a low risk shot there, though, too. If you see. Are we still? Yeah. Sorry for the screen so bad. I just want everybody to see it. So this is the bars right on where I drew the stage 3. I kind of jumped the gun here. I thought this was a bullish. I thought this was engulfing the candle to the left. Remember I was talking about that? Mm-hmm. And that would have been pretty bullish. And then we have a spot right here for a stop loss. So it to be a very low risk trade if we were going to keep running and run to where we opened, which is this blue line is where we opened. It's not that far away. So lost conviction on WBD. Nah, bro. Why would I lose conviction? I'm not. I've got a shit ton of it. Let's take this down. Yeah. Why you guys? No. I don't lose conviction because the stock goes down, man. I actually like it better. This isn't my buy and hold. There's no scenario where I'm selling this. I'll ride it to fucking zero. Am I about to have to get out of this? Oh, man. Oh, God damn it. I actually added shares right there. I shouldn't have. It's because it was so close to my. I'm gonna see where this bar closes, man. And I hate to short with it in a bullish setup here, but I will if it comes to it. So we're gonna see where this candle's gone. This is broken support. I like to give it a no. I love WBD is a good stock. The CEO's bought a bunch too. So I'm gonna give this a minute. And if this closes, the next candle heads down, I gotta break out of this. But if this next one goes up into the box, it's back into the box. Remember the RSI, I wanted it to come under 50. It's back under 50. So as long as we hold this, then what we don't want is this to turn into a sloping down channel that keeps teasing us like it did before. The faster we can determine that, the better. And we got a little doji there. So cool. So there was the Dow. What is the Dow down right now? And the Dow's down 4. It's only down 326 points. So maybe we make a comeback. Check out Gush. We have an open swing trade in Gush. Shit. Boy, ain't nothing about that looks nice, huh? I'm actually going to sell half of this Gush today. I'm going to wait and wait until the close, though, a little bit into the close. The swing trading gush is not working. Now, some of you are going to be like, oh, I don't want to do that because I'm going to take a loss and I don't want to hit that. That's because you're a shitty trader. You have to be able to take losses if you're swing trading. Okay. If you're not swing trading it, then you would hold it, but it's designed for swing trading. It's triple leverage fund. You don't hold that because you don't want to take a loss. Taking losses is part of trading. How well do you take them? So if you have a hard time taking a loss and you can't take it fast and quick, you're going to never be a good trader. Let's see. I could repeat that for a lot of weed. Let's see. Sit in the back of class. Why is this not stopping? There we go. What's up, Devin? Notification on Substack app. Let me know what's going on. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I love the Substack. Do the Substack emails go to our emails anymore? I haven't been receiving them. Well, then you got to go to Substack and set this. It's up to them, bro. So if you're on YouTube, just hit that QR code and you'll get on it. But you have to choose, do you want the alerts just to the app or do you want to receive them as an email? I do both. Somebody picked up some ULTY. It's got 107% yield right now. Oh, we're still in. So we waited, it confirmed, and we're still in. Nice. Yeah, baby. I'm going to add to this mofo. So I'm adding shares right here. Even though the 5 is still against us. And we just went to the top of the down channel. So if this thing turns down, I should have waited for it. I should have waited for it to break out. I got a little angry. I see this sloping down channel. Really wanted to see it break above that. If we go to the TLT, that if you're in me and you can get my charts. These are charts that I mark up. I don't know. There's probably 50 or a fucking 100 in there right now. I do a lot of them. Let's see. It says trade of the week. These aren't really trades of the week. These are just trades. Let's see. I think the Dow's a buy right here. It's holding the oh, let me get to where I was trying to go. Bonds are bonds position. And this ULT. Let's look at this ULTY. This thing here has 107% yield. No bullshit. We've been trading it since it came out. It's only been trading now for, let me see, how long? This is a week chart. So it's been trading since March. We've been in it since the jump. So it's a stage 1 right now. I know there's people like 107%. How can it be 107%? I don't understand. Just go read. The real Ryan, bro. That's kind of a weird question, bro, to ask on a live, don't you think? He says, did you get some ass this weekend? Don't you think that's a weird question to ask during a stock class? Yeah. It's really weird. I mean, how did you do, bro? Like, since we're just telling stories. It's a weird question to ask, man. All right. Anyway, let me see. We're going to see all of them. Then we'll go to this. We're going to go check the bond trade. So we've been building this up, but I'm using the leveraged one, which is the TMF. Okay, TMF. This is a leveraged 3 times 20-year treasury. Okay, so this is the treasury bond. So whenever you're watching CNBC, because I know all of you do, not Sports Center, or whatever it is you watch. Instead of that, if you're watching CNBC because you want to get rich, this here was a stage 1 buy, but we've had a lot of stage 1 buys. So I've been building this position up. Anyway, we got a nice breakout now. The problem is it's just in this down channel. But it looks like today it broke out of it. So if we take, or I don't know, it's right there. We'll see. I hope it did. Anyway, if you're in the MFG, you're in Discord with me and you want my charts, you can get that. And I update the ones that I think are the most important. A lot of those too, you'll find though in the Peters report. They're just not in real time. This thing is not going up. Let's see. Is there anything in Barron's? Hey, Anthony, did Jess come on? I should have used my other phone. Yeah, I added to all of the indexed ones. All right, we're still in this trade. And our jump off point is right here. This is our anchor point. So it's our new anchor point. I added to all of the QQQY. I don't know what's the yield on this, 50, 60% or something. The charts have been readjusted for ex-dividend day, but if you saw, it was way down here. Now they readjust the chart, and so that it looks like the Qs. Remember earlier it was way down here? Well, they readjust it. So that'll confuse people. They look at it and go, I don't see it doing that. Well, they have to fix the charts. Otherwise it won't make sense. So that thing, whatever that dividend was, now all this has been changed. That confuses people. Here's an example. If you go to Amazon and you pull up a monthly chart, when the fuck was Amazon $1? But you see it down here, 2010, it's showing Amazon at $1. Well, they have to readjust it for all these stock splits and shit. But mathematically, that is the return, $1 to $177. But if they show the real, I mean, it just gets silly. So the charts are being readjusted. No worries. Appreciate that, Anthony. Let's see. Check out Cart. Cart hit a perfect doji, and now it's putting in another perfect doji. It's so weird. So I think this is a bottom for Cart. We'll see. I need a couple more bars, and I need it to get above the 5. What's up? The real Tez, so many of my friends that used to be in Discord that just drifted away as I get richer and richer. That's why I post dividends, like I'm trying to encourage them. I don't want to get rich by myself. That sucks. Let's see. All right. We'll see how this goes here, man. Let's give this a second. I was trying to find that thing on the Dow crash. I thought there was a little documentary on this. Boom, we're ripping up higher. I'm adding shares. Let's see. I'm at a full load now, man. I can't get no more. I'm all in. E-Trade won't loan me any money. What happened?
The crash, which took place on the 19th of October, 1987, also called Black Monday, currently holds the record in terms of daily percentage losses. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, for example, fell by 22.61% in just one day. Definitely the largest one-day percentage drop by far in the United States. And as a comparison, the famous Black Tuesday of 1929 only generated a 12.82% drop. The crash of 1987 was fairly atypical. As we all know, the Great Depression of 1929 involved a wide range of events: market crashes, economic deterioration, social unrest, and so on. The same way, the Great Recession, which started on more than 183.
It was the rich people.
It's USA Tonight with Brad Holbrook.
Fuck Wall Street.
Good evening. Today is Black Monday, the day the Dow dropped more than 500 points.
Hell
Today
yeah.
the Dow dropped more than 22%, almost double the rate of the Black Monday that signaled the beginning of the crash of 1929. But this crash of 1987 is not just an American experience. Around the world, stock markets fell faster than a skydiver without a parachute. The panic starting in Tokyo this morning while
velocity.
the West slept. One cause of the sell-off was reaction to last
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized
This
for use
GameStop right
during the
here.
purge.
I got in at
All other weapons are restricted.
$29.60.
Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation
And the
reborn.
MFG.
May God be with you all.
Circle. Yeah.
Boom, there we go. On the 70 RSI right here, I'm going to trim it. So I'm at 1,000 shares here, so.
No, thank you, though.
What can I bring for you on this glorious afternoon?
Well, Hector, here's the game plan. You're going to bring us 2 absolute martinis. You know how I like them, straight up. And then precisely 7 1/2 minutes after that, you're going to bring us 2 more. Then 2 more after that, every 5 minutes until one of us passes the fuck out.
Excellent strategy, sir.
I'm good with water for now, though. Thank you. It's his first day on Wall Street. Give him time. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mr. Hanna, you're able to do drugs during the day and still function, still do your job? Well, how the fuck else would you do this job? Cocaine and hookers, my friend. Right. I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited to be a part of your firm. I mean, the clients you have are absolutely... Fuck the clients. Your only responsibility is to put meat on the table. You got a girlfriend? I'm married. I have a wife. Her name's Teresa. She cuts hair. Congratulations. Thank you. Think about Teresa. Name of the game? Move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket. Right. But if you can make a client's money at the same time, it's advantageous to everyone. Correct? No. Number 1 rule of Wall Street. Nobody... I don't care if you're Warren Buffett or if you're Jimmy Buffett. Nobody knows if the stock is going to go up, down, sideways, or in fucking circles. Least of all stockbrokers. Right? It's all a fugazi. You know what a fugazi is? No. Fugazi. It's a fake. Yeah, fugazi. It's a wazi. It's a woozy. It's a fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real. Right? All right? Right. Stay with me. Mm-hmm. We don't create shit. We don't build anything. No. So if you got a client who bought stock at 8 and it now sits at 16, and he's all fucking happy, he wants to cash in, liquidate, take his fucking money and run home, you don't let him do that. Okay? Because that would make it real. Right. Now, what do? You get another brilliant idea. A special idea. Another situation. Another stock to reinvest his earnings in them. And he will every single time because they're fucking addicted.
That's the first time that's ever happened. How do they know that's just not a TV in the background? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. It's the first time they've ever done that. Not the first time, but first time in a while.
Just now?
Yeah, like if you're like out, say you're out on the street and you're filming live and like somebody comes by playing Beyonce, it'll like say you copyrighted music or something. It's fucking ridiculous. You know, it's like, yeah, that's what I did, dude. Like, they don't have enough goddamn money. Every once in a while, I get put on restriction. Or you know what? Fuck them. Let's end it. Discord video. Let's go to fucking TikTok. How about that? We're about to get stopped out here.
Here's how we make our morning wellness shots. Listen up. If you look at a daily chart on any stock, SPY, QQQ, Amazon, Google, whatever, you'll notice something. on a day-to-day
He tried
basis,
to
the
get me to join forces.
stocks and ETFs, the market in general, does not move a whole lot. Yeah, it can go in a trend and have several small days in a row, which in a normal market, that's what we see, right? But for the most part, day to day, it really doesn't move a whole lot. Imagine trading in a way to where you are betting on that happening.
That's what I do. He's about to talk bad about it.
Historically, since the market's inception.
Now, I'll have almost no followers on here. But we're going to fucking do it on TikTok. Yeah. I used to do it on Twitch sometimes, and kids would just make fun of me. It's kind of fun. What are you doing, Grandpa? I'd be like, I'd just go hard on them too. Eat a dick, you little fag. I mean, I would just go hard to, like, because they'd sit and just fuck with me, man. I assume they were 12. It was probably like 30-year-old dudes sitting in the fucking basement. I'm going to have to close this out, huh? Damn. Give it a minute. Oh, so we're live. Keep going. We're letting followers know. So let's see, banners. We're going to take that down. Any comments? What's up, Fusta Berman? What's up, Rich? Hope you're doing well, brother. I was doing well, and now it looks like I'm getting stopped out. Come on, man. God damn it. Yeah, we got to bail. I'm out. That sucks. That sucks. What's up, Joey? Vlad said hi. We're going to say hi back. I don't want to co-host. Come on, man. Get rid of this shit. I don't really know how to use the settings here very well. It says interact. Can you... So you can't do comments, huh? Oh, comment. Oh, there you go. I don't know if I can. You've gone live on
TikTok? No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so we'll just do it like we normally do. Do what we normally do. What's up, Mitch Mania? What is that? Match Mania. What are they doing? They're trying to get me to match something. Hey, motherfuckers, click the heart so I can have a heart. Greedy bitches. Let's see. Justin, click the damn heart. Man, I ain't got a heart. It's embarrassing. I just want one fucking heart. Well, the trend is to the downside. Except that's in a bullish configuration right there. Add a live goal. I don't want to go. It's just like one of those porn sites where like you have to they have to get so many tokens before they do anything. They what easy fucking money. That's why I just wanted they just sit there and like people, I don't know, if they get so many I don't know quite what it was, and then it goes like private or something. So they're just sitting there making money. Invite so it's only got one person on here. That's always embarrassing. Sometimes I do it on Twitter too. I used to do Twitter live a lot. This is going back up. What is the 5 still says we're going down.
Yeah.
You know what I needed to do? I needed to do this on my other phone. Is what I needed to do. So what I should have done is put it on Instagram that I was on Twitter. All right, we may have a possible anchor point. It's still bearish though. Let me clean this chart up, man. I guess we really don't need to clean it. We're still bearish though. I mean, we broke support, right? Everything's pointing down. And yeah, and we're below the 5. So I have a little short position on. Not as big as I normally would, even though I am, well, big. Let's see. I'm going to do a separate one over here. We're trading the Tqqq here. If you're new in YouTube, I just pulled up TikTok just for fun. Maybe we can do some. I'll dance. Isn't that what they do on TikTok? Is it dancing? Let's see. So you see this sloping down channel we've been in, and it was here. So I was thinking we broke it. We'll see if it breaks. This is the 5-minute on the QQQ, but I'm actually trading the triple leverage, which is the TQ. And it looks to be holding up here. So we'll see how it works. We'll see if it works. But we're in the TQQ. This is triple leveraged of the NASDAQ, which is the QQQ. Yeah. Are we in? God damn it. I hate the setup right here because I feel like it wants to run higher. And there's nothing better than trading on feelings to really blow up some things. But I just got long. I tried to take a short shot at the short side, but I knew that wasn't going to work because we're right back above support here. We're back into what I call the box. We're back into that. Okay. The only thing we don't have going for us is the 5-minute histogram on the 5-minute chart. I tend to use that for direction. And if you look right now, not to make you dizzy, but that is pointing down. But it's on the bullish side. I'd prefer to do shorts on this side. See over here? Which means like right in here, I would have been thinking about shorts. Is when it's on this side of the zero line. When it's on this side of the zero line, I'm more leaning toward getting into the pullback on the bullish side, right? Which is what's happening right now. So I'm in for 500 shares right now. How big is 500 shares? Let's see. 1,000 shares is real size. So my buy-in point is 62.06, which is almost perfect. That's only a $31,112.50 trade, but it's 3 times leverage. Okay. So it's 3 times leverage. We're live on YouTube as well, by the way. Back in the box. MFG. Yep. We got our MFG family here. So I'm on TikTok for I used to come on TikTok fairly live, but I get no fucking hearts. There's no hearts. Nobody clicks the heart. I mean, hearts are free and I can't even get a heart. I didn't even ask anybody to buy anything. I just wanted a heart. It's fucking free and nobody can take their thumbs and click it. But it's a long ways. You have to actually move your thumb over to the thing and click it. And it's a lot of work. Why bother? I have not closed out Gush yet. If you're in the Gush trade with me, I should start trading on TikTok just all the fucking time. And now, just so everybody can see, it turned our way. So I keep my old phones to help show indicators. And if you're over here on the 5-minute, why did it? Oh, it'd help if I had it set to refresh. On the 5-minute, you see it's now ticked our way. Okay. Which is what I have on I keep an old phone and I'm just watching the MACD histogram on the 5-minute chart, and I'm taking the trades on the 1-minute chart. Okay. And so that's called time continuity. I'm trying to trade in the direction of what for me is the primary trend, which if you're day trading, it's a very short window there. Like you can have an uptrend and then a downtrend and then an uptrend and a downtrend all in one day. I mean, we will see here. I wonder why I don't have hearts. Are you on TikTok? Can you see if it'll let you? If it'll let you have a heart, I'm gonna block all these people for not giving me a heart because they're fucking stingy. Let's see. I hope it's not that you guys are stingy. Like I feel like that shouldn't be the case. So I'm in the GameStop trade. Why would I invite these people on a live? Decline. They're trying to get on my live. Oh, I got a rose. Thank you. Now I feel better, man. I don't like getting nothing. I am in the GameStop trade. I'm only up $1, so I'm not even going to talk about it right now. I got in on the pullback. We'll see. I'm probably going to hold that into the close, but it's only 130, so I feel like we're good. What's up, One Nation? I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. God damn it. Oh, I got roses. That's nice. Oh, I got 54 hearts. I'm sorry, guys. I think there was a delay in it showing up. Or is that you sending the hearts?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, did you just send 54 hearts? They just appeared. I
saw
had
that
0,
too.
and then I had 54. So apparently I was getting hearts. I apologize. Sort of. Just to the people that sent hearts, not to the ones that didn't. Fuck those guys. So, oh man. All right, we're running. I'm in for 500 shares here. I'm a full size. If I'm feeling froggy, is 1,000. Lately, I haven't been doing 1,000. I don't like to do 1,000 when I'm live and teaching and stuff because you can't effectively trade it the way I would like to trade it. I'd like to be alone in the room, play a bunch of fucking Easy E, and just stare at the chart. I mean, just one little bar can on TikTok from YouTube to show support. Oh, I appreciate you, Brian. I'm just playing around, man. I haven't been live on here in a minute. Instagram pissed me off because they kicked me off, man. Maybe I'll start. Oh, there it is. I see. I got 9 people on here.
Yeah.
I should just start going live every day at the open on here. Just go hardcore on TikTok. Just fuck everything that's working. Just go all in on TikTok. Or Twitter. Twitter has they have screen share too. I used to do a lot of Twitter spaces where you just talk on Twitter, and I enjoy that because you don't see anyone. People can tune in. I would take questions. I used to do that every Monday, and I would have 100 people, 200 people, 200 or 300 people would listen to the recap. I just kind of stopped doing it. I like doing those. I like doing the mindset talks and stuff. They're fun. Let's see. We're at 62.29. Let's look at some of the. I want to check in on CVS. That thing ripped into the close on Friday, and it's still following through. Nice. I mean, this was our buy signal right here. It would have been right in here, but then we broke the box. We came back into the box, super bullish as we talk about, and now it's ripping. If this was, we have a strategy inside the money flow we call the B&B trade, and this could have been one of those. So now the 5 minutes flat. Motherfucker, it just turned down. All I want for Christmas is this to go up and it tick down. Forward air stock is confusing me. Can you help? Are you talking about air, AIR? Look at this motherfucker. We'll look at air for my man. This has been a perfect money flow stock, though. This was one of my trades of the week. Yeah, I would have trimmed into this, which we did, and now you're holding. Just because it goes below the 20, I then wait on a confirmation, right? And this was a confirmation. That would have got me out right there. I didn't because I was going to let it come because I had already sold half. So you can give it a little room. If you have full shares here and then up here you're down to half, you can give it a little room here on the stage. But these stages can take a minute. Like, look over here. There's your break. There's your confirmation. And then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's almost 2 weeks right here before it broke down. So, I mean, if you're trading it, I'd probably take the money and leave. You know, if you're still in it, I'd put a stop probably right around in here. And, you know, if it breaks, you get out. And that would be the pattern. That's the money flow pattern. The 4 stages of price movement. Yeah, don't let it confuse you. Just really, really, really get into understanding the 4 stages of price movement. Like you don't even need moving averages. You can just look at a chart and see the 4 stages of price movement. And if you're trading, you should be in a 1 or a 2. You should be taking profits on a 3, and you should be out on a 4. Simple as that. Simple as that. I really like that this thing is just fucking with us. Damn. All right. It's changed against us. Thank you. The metrics stumped me. Yeah, don't overthink it. Remember, the first thing is price, and the first thing is... I'm going to hold this just a second. So now we're under the 20, and now I got a confirmation under the 20, right? But this never hit the... It almost did. It kind of did. I didn't ring it. It kind of did. And so my jump off point was right in here, but honestly, I should have sold some here and I didn't. Damn, Gerald. That's how fast it is. Think of the difference that makes in this trade. If I stop here, if I had took some off there, because I don't know that it hit it though. It's close, right? Close. But let's say I took half off and then it comes down, I get stopped out even, I made money. But let's say I don't and I wait and then it comes down and I take a loss now. And what if you do that 3 times? You could be trading the same strategy as another person, and a 30-second decision makes all the difference. There's people, they'll trade same thing as I'm trading, same stocks, and they'll do better. They're just hitting the buttons at the right time. And then the next guy can trade the same thing and just fuck it all up. All right, so, you know, this is kind of my break-even zone where we're at here. Actually, I'm actually up $45 right here. So my position size is so large that on that dip, I was down like 180. Now I'm up 40 and it's 2 bars. So, but you can see why I didn't ring. It didn't get anywhere near breaking the bands. So I didn't even bother looking. It's almost always in line with the bands. It's rarely out of line with the bands. Let's go. Oh, yeah, he's talking from a fundamental perspective. I got turned on to that stock air by, I don't want to say an insider, but I know someone that's high up in the maintenance department of Delta. And he's the one that turned me on to air during COVID. And he said, listen, if they take down planes, air's going to make money. If they put them back on, air makes money. Air makes money coming and going. And I was like, oh, thanks for I didn't know that. Thank you. And now I've made, I don't know how many thousands of dollars trading that stock just because I talked to a guy that worked at Delta. But most people, they don't talk to people. They're so in their own bullshit, their own things in their head. They just walk around me, and they can't make money. Because the thing about money, all money comes from outside of you. It comes from other people. So if you don't talk to other people, it's hard to get their money. Just a tip for you guys there. That's where money comes from, outside of yourself. Let's see. Yeah, guys, if you're on YouTube, hit the Yeah, I've made a lot of money in stocks talking to people that work at corporations. As soon as they tell me, I always ask people, where do you work? Because believe me, they know something that you don't. What if they work at Amazon? I'm like, cool. You notice any certain things? Like what? Like Peloton machines. That's how I found out about Peloton. This guy is like bitching about delivering them. And I go, you deliver a lot of these? And he's like, Jesus. And I go, oh. Go inside and look. Peloton's like $12. I buy the fucker and write it to 50. And that's just because I didn't worry about me, and I thought about the driver and talked to him about his day. Most people can't do that. Matter of fact, when I start asking them questions, it makes them, hey, why are you talking to me? Hey. They get all weirded out. All right, so this is where we're at on the 5-minute QQQ. We've had a nice run here. Has it really been this high up? No, dude, that was a fuck up. I was about to say, what in the fuck? It was just a fuck up on the data. It showed it straight up. That was weird. Did you guys see that? The fuck up on the data there? So yeah, the money is in all the money you want's in the pockets, purses, wallets, checkbooks, credit cards, and crypto wallets of other people. So if you don't talk to them, it's hard to get their money. Retail sales is similar. If you work retail sales and you try to avoid your customers, it doesn't work well. Or if you're like, I don't want to talk to anybody today. And it's like, okay, well, don't make any money. And especially like doing what I do, like trying to be an influencer, you got to talk to people, man. And they all know things about stocks they don't think they know. I got 55 hearts, man. I feel like that's good.
Nice.
I'm going to put that on my goals bar to get 100 hearts on TikTok. Let's see. I wonder if they'll shut me down if I go. One of the reasons I'm purposely not monetized on YouTube is so I can play whatever. They just copyright strike me, but it doesn't matter. I'm not monetized. So I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Let's see.
Probabilistic principles. These are some of the things that the exercise that I give you in a moment. These are some of the things that you can say to yourself. In other words, these are these are actually core beliefs. Like for example, in trading in the zone and something that John put up yesterday, like a core trading belief that promotes consistent results is anything can happen. Every moment is unique. Now, we all understand that anything can happen, and we understand that, every moment is unique. But actually believing it at a functional level is another matter. And these beliefs, so when you can operate out of every moment is unique, it's like you're sitting at a slot machine, every moment's unique. You know that every single outcome is going to be unique. That has absolutely no relationship with the previous outcome. And as traders, when we're looking at a sequence of trades, we also have to believe that every outcome is unique, and those outcomes have absolutely no relationship with the previous outcome. We have to consciously disconnect. So if I get 3 winning trades in a row, it's going to feel like, if I'm not operating out of a genuinely probabilistic perspective, if I'm not operating out of that kind of perspective, it is going to feel like the next trade will be a winner. It's just the way our minds are wired to think. If I get 3 winning trades in a row, and I think I had, in my analysis, other than being a guess, caused me to have those, it did make the correct prediction, but the reasons why those predictions are correct are unknown. So there is no relationship. It's going to feel like the next one is going to be a sure thing. 99% of and as a result, we're going to be susceptible to money management error, meaning that I'm going to put on a higher position, on a larger position than what my account size would normally dictate. Or be resistant to determining the risk, putting in stops, moving stops,
I don't know how to
making any
close
any number of those kind of trading errors. We have to learn how to disconnect at each and every trade, regardless of the fact that the trade came from the same pattern that sets itself up over and over and over again. That each individual trade is just that. The outcome is a unique event. So if I get 3 losers in a row, and I get my next signal, what's it going to feel like?
Yep.
It's going to feel like it's going to be a loser, right? But the reality is, what? Well, slice idea. The reality is we don't know.
Let's pull this up. What's up, guys? Oh, yeah, it's getting boring, man. We'll just let it play out. What's up? What's up, Jess? You just coming in? I was looking for you earlier. Played around being live on TikTok. That was kind of fun. I got 3 diamonds and 52 hearts, so I feel like that's a good day. I'm going to go see if I can spend these hearts on something. Appreciate you guys coming in. Go listen to some Google Mark Douglas. Listen to some of Mark Douglas talk about the idea, and you'll see like from the webinar where I talked about the 5 main principles of trading and the breaking trading down into its simplest of concepts. And Mark does a great idea for that. We're still long the TQ here. I'll leave it on for a few more minutes and see if we don't move, and then I'll kill it because we're about to move. So that makes me feel good. We came into that just like Bitcoin did, where it just tightened up. You see that? I drew it on there too. See where it was tightening up? When that happens, you can expect a break to one side or the other. Almost always. Almost always. So let's see what this thing does.
If I'm doing the coin flip exercise, and I get, and I'm betting on tails every time, and I happen to get 3 heads in a row, am I going to stop doing it? No. The probabilities might not end up being 70-30, might only be 50-50 or 60-40. But the point is like, I know I've got the odds in my favor, so I'm going to take the next split. I'm going to bet $1,000. We can't let our minds make these associations. There is no relationship from the outcome from one trade to the next. Absolutely no relationship.
He's saying if you have 3 losers.
And the reason why we know that for a fact, why do we know that for a fact? I told you that this morning. Why do we know that for a fact?
Three losers in a row doesn't mean the next one is going to be a winner
Yeah,
any more than the last one was,
We don't know who's ready to put. We don't know who intends to send orders to the exchange.
Blow up? Why didn't
we
this
don't know
move?
the size, and we don't know what type of orders are going to be. So there's just no way to know.
What the fuck?
So these are beliefs we're going
Oh, there we
for.
go.
And statements we can use in terms of like a self-talk, okay?
Bam!
Like I'm completely reconciled
Nice.
to spend the amount of money
$156 on that.
says is necessary to find out if this next trade turns out to be a winner.
Trim in here.
The next one. The outcome to each individual edge in a series is a unique event that happens.
What Mark is saying, and a lot of people do this, you think, well, I lost 3 in a row. It's just not my day. And you think the next one's a loser. It actually has nothing to do with the last 3. It's random distributions, man. And if you have 3 winners in a row, that doesn't mean the next one's a loser. They have no correlation with each other. But yet you'll build it in your head. Oh, it's not my day today or whatever. So we trimmed out right here on the 74 RSI. I didn't trim that much. I'm being a little greedy. I'm hoping it runs because I had on a big trade. Now I'm up several $100s, so I like that. We'll see what this does, man. Hey, appreciate you guys, man. See you in Discord.